Good morning, everyone. Today is round 3, phase 3, day 1. Hooray! Although officially, I kind of cheated the last 2 days eating P3 food, so I just needed the fat. My body was starving for fat. So again, yesterday I ate a little bit of cheese. I ate one of the Lynn's brownies that I made, which were yummy. What else did I eat yesterday? Oh, and a couple cashews. So first, let me tell you, my doctor's appointment went pretty well. But I get it's called a Sierra scanning, and basically I can't explain it to you because it's really wacky, sci-fi, Star Trek-y, in the future technology. Some of you might know what it is, but it's called a Asyra testing. It's A-S-Y-R-A. And basically it reads the frequencies in your body. It's like, I don't know what kind of feedback, but it reads the frequencies in your body and it runs a report, and it can tell her if something's not functioning properly, if there's any food allergies, digestive issues, reproductive issues, cardiovascular issues, whatever. It tells, the report tells you what's going on based on the frequency reading in your body. And it makes a lot of sense if you read the scientific description that's given with each test. I just am not good at recommunicating that because it's just not, I'm not good at it. I don't even know that I fully understand it. But I will tell you this. The first time I went to my naturopath and had this test done, one of the things that came back on the test was that there was something wrong with my left hip. And this is where I was sold on it, because actually I didn't tell her. She didn't know. I didn't fill out any paperwork to say that there was anything going on with my left hip. But I had, prior to seeing her, a few months prior, I had injured my right knee in boot camp. And I mean, it was a very serious injury. I had to go through physical therapy for like 6 weeks, and I was limping and I was in pain. And so because of all the limping on my right knee, it actually threw my left hip out of whack. And this test picked up on that. Besides things like my gluten intolerance and all the things that I kind of already knew, the test validated. So that made me a believer in the test. And so anyway, every time I go see her, she'll just do a quick scan. But yesterday she did a full scan because I'm done with HCG, and she wanted to see where I stood and what was going on. And basically a few interesting things came up. One, I have candida again, and how that is even possible, I have no idea, because I, one, don't eat sugar on, we don't eat sugar on HCG, and nor did I eat it after HCG. Even in my P4s, I never went back to sugar except for when I was loading. So since, I just don't eat sugar, period. So I found that very interesting. And also I've done a candida cleanse for like months, where I did the diflucan and the other prescription, and, so I don't know, I'm kind of baffled about that. But also things like salmonella came up, and just a lot of stuff going on in my gut, which I'm not surprised about, because I've been hearing a lot of noise coming out of my gut, and I don't know if that's related or not, but I would hear lots of noise, but it had nothing to do with digestion, nothing to do with hunger. It was just a bunch of gurgling. So I'm wondering if that's related to some of what the test picked up on. I'm not sure. So here's the bummer, allergy-wise. There's a couple things that came up that I can't have right now, which includes peanuts, almond, coconut, chocolate. All these things came up. So the good news is they do something called imprinting. So if you go without it for like a few weeks, I take these drops that get imprinted with the things that you're allergic to, and then it somehow resolves it. So any of you who have food allergies, who are worried about never being able to eat a certain food again, I highly recommend doing the imprinting with the drops it's all done through Asyra testing, ASYRA, and if you want to try to find someone in your area, just try to Google that. It's usually just naturopaths and chiropractors who do it. It's not something you can get done through insurance or through your primary, through allopathy. So, so anyway, I'm on the drops, and then I got a bunch of stuff to help with my gut and help with, pregnancy coming up and stuff like that. So we're good to go. And she was very proud of me and thinks that I've done amazing. So that's that. And then, today I had a 0.8 gain. So I am 0.8 above LDW today. I'm not going to freak out about it. I introduced, some new stuff yesterday. I kind of cheated when I shouldn't have. So, hopefully it just pans out now over the next couple days as I introduce more fats into my body. And my body gets used to it. What else? Oh, real quick. Let me tell you what a strange morning it was today. We have lived in our house for 7 years since we've moved here to Texas. And we got one of our dogs within a year of being here. So his name's Gizmo. He's a little Japanese chin. And he doesn't know how to swim, but he's never gone in the pool. Like, we try to get him to go in and he won't. So this morning, my husband let the dogs out, and he looks and he hears all this splashing and sees all this stuff. It was still kind of dark out, and one of the darn dogs is in the pool, so he has to go jump in. It's not warm anymore, the water. I mean, thank God it's not the middle of winter, but it's definitely not warm anymore, that water. It's cooled off because it cools off at nights. So he had to go jump in the pool and save the dog because the dog doesn't know how to swim. Now, this is a little 14-pound tiny little dog. So we get him out, dry him off. Poor thing. He was like struggling and freaked out. And so I'm like, wow, that's very weird. 6 years that we lived here, he's never fallen in the pool, and then he falls in the pool. Odd. Okay, fine. So that was the first thing when we got up this morning. We had let him out. So my husband was just in his undies. He, no big deal. He just jumped in, whatever. And then he ended up showering and get ready for work. So then the routine is we get ready for work, we go down, we let the dogs out to use the bathroom, and then we put them away for the day while we go to work. My husband goes down, he lets them out, and he is in the kitchen getting his protein shake ready and stuff like that. And he went to go to a drawer to get something, like a clip, and he's noticed that there's 2 dogs sitting at the back door, but there's all this splashing going on at the pool. Unreal. Another dog falls in the pool. The other one is oh boy. The other one is a English bulldog. And I don't know if you guys know what they look like, but they're very stocky, short dogs, small legs, small, short limbs. They can't swim. They sink. They're like super stocky, they're not designed to swim. So he is now fully dressed for work, phone in pocket, watch, shoes, everything. He's ready to go basically, and has to jump in the pool to save the other dog. Fully clothed. Okay, this dog we've had for a couple years now, I think. And the only time he's ever gone in the pool was when we first brought him over to our house, when the rescue brought him over to introduce him to us. We opened the door to let him out. He shot out the back door, and just not knowing our property, not knowing we had a pool, whatever, darted right into the pool. But that was it. He never went near it again. Nothing's ever happened in years. And then all of a sudden today he falls in. So what is the chances of that? Both of them. Very crazy. That's my story for today. Now I've made my video 10 minutes long. Sorry, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you have a great day. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Bye.